let's discuss some interesting problem related to rationalization. Let's start. We need to simplify this expression, right? It's very long, right? We need to simplify how we are going to approach this question, right? What we are going to do, we are going to simplify term by term. First, we are going to simplify root 6 over root 2 plus root 3, the next term, and finally the last term. Then we will add or subtract according to the signs which are given over here. So let's start with the simplification. First, root 6 by, let's write here, root 6 by root 2 plus root 3. Now we know what we are supposed to do. Let's write the number as it is, root 3 and root 2. As it is plus, we are going to write minus over here, and root 3 minus root 2. Done? Now let's start with the multiplication. Root 6 multiplied by root 3, that is what? Root 18, minus root 6 multiplied by root 2, that is root 12, over, we can write over here that root 3 square minus root 2 square. So here square root of 18 minus square root of 12, as it is I am keeping 3 minus 2, that is 1. So what is the final answer? Square root of 18 minus square root of 12. For a while I am going to keep it as it is. I am not going to convert in the factors of perfect square, right? Keep it as it is, that will work out. There's a reason behind that, you'll come to know at the end. Done? Now let's discuss the second one, that is 3 root 2. 3 root 2 over, we have root 6 plus root 3. Done? Let's start with the product. Here denominator same numbers but different sign, plus, so minus here, and numerator exactly same. Done? Then start with the product. 3, let's start here, 3 root 2 and root 6, that is what? Root 12, minus 3 here again, then root 2 into root 3, that is root 6, and denominator here root 6 square minus root 3 square. Now let's simplify further. Let's keep numerator as it is, or we can take 3 as the common as well. Let's take 3 as the common, then here root 12 minus root 6, and denominator we have here 6 minus 3, so 3 into square root of 12 minus square root of 6 over 3 only. So 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So what we are left with? Square root of 12 minus square root of 6. Then very simple. This is what we got for the first term, and this is for the second term. Let's see what do we get for the last term. So here let's write, we have 4 root 3, and denominator we have root 6 plus root 2. Now what are we going to multiply with? That is here root 6 minus root 2, and same in numerator root 6 minus root 2. Done? Very simple. Now let's start with the product. Here let's keep the 4 as it is, because finally we have taken 3 common over here, so I'm just keeping 4 already common. Root 3 into root 6, that is what? Square root of 18 minus root 3 into root 2, that is root 6, and denominator we have identity, that is root 6 square minus root 2 square. Done? Let's simplify denominator further, because numerator will be as it is, and here root 6. So we have 6 minus 2. So let's write over here, so 4 into numerator again as it is, minus root 6 over 4 here. So 4 and 4 get cancelled. So what do we get? Root 18 minus root 6, right? So these are the 3 values we are getting over here, right? For the first term, then second term, and the third term. Now what are we do with all these 3 terms is very important part over here. Let's do over here. So let's start with the first term, right? We have root 6. So let's write here root 18 minus root 12. Then what is the sign? Okay, let's put the bracket to avoid any confusion, then plus sign for the second one over here, that is square root of 12 minus square root of 6. Then minus sign is there. Be very careful. And here root 18, let's write root 18 minus root 6. Done? So let's simplify it. Here square root of 18 minus square root of 12, then plus, so there is no change in sign, everything as it is, minus square root of 6. Here see, minus is there, so this will become minus root 18 and minus minus plus root 6. Done? Now let's see, minus root 12 plus root 12 minus root 6 plus root 6 minus root 18 plus root 18, everything is cancelled. So what's the answer? 0. That's why we were not simplifying this 12 further. If you want to do it, you can still do it. Answer is going to remain same, that's 0, right? We just don't want to do more unnecessary steps. So how we started this kind of question? If you have 4 terms, again you need to do the same manner, or generally what people do, they keep doing in the same expression only, but that's way difficult, right? Because you will be writing so many expression and everything need to be done simultaneously. So this is way better. You individually do the rationalization, then you add or subtract according to the signs given into the question. Now let's discuss next question.